Oke, halo guys, selamat datang kembali dengan saya Jejenal. Kita lanjut main game Dynasty Warrior Origins. Sebelumnya saya ucapkan terima kasih ya buat yang sudah subscribe, dan yang belum subscribe tentunya subscribe dong guys. Ya, biar makin rame dan mungkin nanti saya bisa live. Saya belum pernah juga live streaming. Pokoknya saya ucapkan terima kasih yang sudah subscribe guys. Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe tentunya. Tanpa perlu basa-basi, kita langsung mulai saja gamesnya guys. Let's go. Ini yang di kanan apa ya? Start of the Pass. Di sebelah mana sih? Toggle information. Nih saat ini cuman gimana ya? Kok di peta nggak ada sih?
After all the work I put in to open this shop.
Kasih pangtong dulu deh.
It's you.
$70 dapat.
Go show him what you're made of. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till. They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
So many people are after this land. What do we...
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. Hey, sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here of all places. I guess I was still under Lord Xiang Mao's command the last I saw you. It feels like such a long time ago.
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. Indeed. We once stood on opposite sides of the battlefield. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? I see. I suppose it is your indomitable will that allows you to inspire the people around you. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. I understand your skepticism. After all, he betrayed even the oath he swore with Dong Zhuo, his adoptive father. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again. As allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao-ciaunya di mana? Oke. Bawahnya ke atas nih.
Let's go.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Terus apaan tuh?
Time to get going. Everyone, on me.
An opening. We should hold up here before moving ahead any further.
Hunter attack.
Can't believe
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Let's go.
Hey, you're really doing well out there. I expect nothing less from you.
Obliterate you!
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. An even match. We must push harder.
Don't get too far ahead. Stop here and see a big shakeout.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Halt! We must assess the situation. An opening! An opening!
We have a good opportunity here. Everyone,
An opening!
let's attack.
An opening!
This territory is ours. Let's go.
An opening!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
You love a good ambush. Let's put our backs into this.
I've been waiting for this.
Ambush. Not bad.
Our victory is assured. The enemy officer
Keep pushing.
has been defeated. The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere?
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was impressive after all. I enjoy just watching you out there.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I do hope you'll be satisfied.
Let's end it. Let's end it.
Don't stop.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Let's cover some ground.
Let's end it. Looking rough. Let's end this.
Bring them down.
Rough. Let's go.
Let's cover some ground. Let's go.
Allah.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I look forward to tonight's
Pengen
celebratory
pada masuk
feast.
kamera ini kayaknya. Wih, mantap. Bisa kita dapat penjagaan.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I heard there's another big conflict over who was...
Ini mantap juga nih. Sama ya. 13.
Shall we begin?
Si Cao Cao sekarang ngebantu si Cao Cao. Sebenarnya muter-muter ya misinya.
Nevertheless.
Okay.
Now.
Well, let's go.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate the remnants, so they may be.
Governor of the Yan province. Huh. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall
enemy
prevail.
officer
Has been defeated.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, there we go for us to break. Send us warriors who know not death. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Siap.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
Santai dulu deh.
I'll end this. Really amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Finished. I leave the rest up to you. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
At this rate. Is that it? I may not be able to make it through this. Being near you. I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Let's go.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
So you've come. Sorry, your help is needed here.
Let's go.
I'm afraid I've got no choice but to fall back.
officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
This ain't your back. Gotta be grateful. Things looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long. Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I've been waiting for this.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
Let's go.
How do I come back from this?
Falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
That's another
been
enemy
defeated.
pounded into submission.
Let's go.
Good. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads.
Guys, serang.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
This area is mine.
Tunggu.
There we go. Have mercy. Come, men. You take back that position.
We end this here.
All my might.
We march at once.
There we go.
That's their leader! Kill him!
I leave
The enemy officer
won't lay a
has been
finger on
defeated.
him.
Begin the advance.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
Looking rough.
An opening. An opening to that. Finished. It's over!
Looking rough.
I can't believe
The enemy
this.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Progress at last. Now, to gain the advantage.
Now, let's hear.
Let's end it.
None other could accomplish. The enemy officer has been defeated. To perform in this
Sends here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I've never underestimated an opponent so badly.
Whoa, looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. Finished.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I'd better scram for now. Is that it?
There we go. Time to act. We end this here. All my might. It's no use. It's no use. Rough.
There we go. You're on the back foot. You need to at least get back on level terms.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Time to act.
An opening! All my might! Time to act. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Take this. Come at me. Looking rough. Whoa. All my might. Whoa. Take this. Oh my God. The enemy officer has been defeated. Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men. And the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious. Rough. They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup. We're finished. Whoa. Looking rough.
Mana kan? Is.
Looking rough. Take this! Easy. You're finished. Attack.
Ya elah.
Nice try. Whoa. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. Whoa.
Fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die!
Looking rough.
Let's march!
All my might. Whoa. Now. Time to act. An opening. Counterattack. Let's end this. Can't believe this.
Oh,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fighting of life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
Survive each day! You're the true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. Counterattack. We end this here.
We fight until our last breath.
Let's go.
Come, let us rejoin our brethren.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Let's get serious. Looking rough. Tables turned.
lama banget sih ini.
All my might.
How's this? How's this?
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
I expected as much from you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We can still go on. Let us fight for you!
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough. Let's go.
Got this.
Anjir. Sampai keluar kita.
Descends here.
Looking rough.
Itu pada terbang itu.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go. Looking rough. Let's go.
We found an opening in the enemy's defenses. We must hurry and exploit it.
An opening. An opening. Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. All right. Time to attack. All my might. Whoa. Looking rough. Time to attack. All my might. We don't fight. Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That's why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It's a terrible thing. Man is forced to live with the beast rather than man.
A worthy foe indeed.
Nah, ini udah bertemu lagi.
Let's go.
Wah,
The enemy starting to overwhelm us. We have to turn this around somehow. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. We may not be able to make it through this. I must retreat and rethink my plans. Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat! This appears to be as far as we go.
I've proved I'm a true warrior, but we can
Take this! We end this here. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
None other could accomplish.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Need to perform this man.
It's just... The enemy officer has been defeated. Please! Not enough!
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me. Salazar.
Really? The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Prepare for pain! End this here! Prepare for pain! Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
All right. There we go. Let's get serious. Time to all my might. Got this. All right. Hunter's out.
Looking rough.
Time to act.
Another victim has fallen before me.
Hunter's out.
All my might.
Give our all.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans. They remain a fighting force. But in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Boleh.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Ya, ini mic-nya belum keluar ya. Padahal tadi udah closing. Oke lah, cukup sampai di sini untuk video yang ini. Kita lanjut di next video. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe tentunya. Thank you guys. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye bye. Nggak mau ya? Ya lah. Ngaco anjir.